Yes, yes, yes. The Purpose Radio Show and Podcast with Ebony J on S.STREET Media. Happy Thursday, happy Thursday. I hope everybody is having a beautiful Thursday tonight. TPIP Thursday. And today I have a very special guest. If you didn't hear the beautiful song that was just playing, that's from my beautiful sister, Yanay, a.k.a. Barberbaddie, is in the house.
Yay.
Yes, yes, yes. How you feeling, girl?
I'm really, really happy to be here.
Yes, yes, yes. And I'm happy that you're here.
Yes, girl.
This is going to be a great episode.
Yes.
I'm so happy to have my beautiful sister in the house with me today. She is so amazing. She does so many different beautiful things.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yes, yes. Yeah. Tell us a little bit about the song. What is the song called?
The song is called I Guess.
Oh. I guess.
Yeah, I just threw that on there.
I like it.
It was my pandemic song. Ooh. So we were all in our houses and stuck in the home. And I was going through a situation where I liked this guy who started out to be my friend.
Right.
We started off as friends. It turned into a relationship. And then I was just really disappointed because it started feeling like, you played me? Did you play me?
Yep,
so,
it happens. It happens.
I had the hook, and the hook was, I guess you got what you want, and now you walking away. See, you doing me wrong, but you want me to stay.
Okay, that part hit me too.
You getting over me. I guess you getting over me. And the over me part was like a double entendre because it's like, you could say, yo, you getting over on me.
Right.
Or you could say, now that it's over, you getting over me.
Yeah.
Right? So it was like that type of feeling for me. And that was all I had. I went to this studio in the Bronx and pretty much freestyled the rest of it.
Yeah.
If you listen to it, it's a really short song, and we had to throw some little chopped and screwed in there and stuff like that so that we could.
It's dope. It was like you wrote it from your heart. You said that you love me, but you don't want to stay or something like that.
I said,
you want me to stay?
My favorite part, well, a lot of people's favorite part, when I was like, and you played me like it's April. Ooh. You know, April Fools.
Exactly.
Like, it's April Fools in July.
That's how I feel.
It's totally April Fools and it's July 4th in a pandemic.
Right. Are you going to do any more music?
I want to. You know, it's funny because that song was, I guess, just inspired by the moment. But most of the time, I like to sing songs about God.
Ooh, hello, as you should.
I do. I listen to a lot of beats that sound like Kanye beats and stuff like that now. And a lot of songs, it's like, I just always want to feel, I always feel grateful. Yes. And I always want to put that out there. Yes. If I'm not in love or in pain, it's like, well, what the hell am I writing about it for? I'd rather just write what I feel. And in the moment I feel grateful, I feel loved, and I'm thankful to God. So.
Hello. Do you have any favorite gospel singers? I like Tasha Cobbs.
I like Tasha Cobb's songs. I wouldn't say she's my favorite.
Yeah, she's one of them.
I would say that I have a favorite album or some songs that I go to.
Yeah.
Fred Hammond has it was like an old CD back in the day. It was Fred Hammond. I forget what it was called, but he had like Don't Pass Me By and Your Steps Are Ordered. Like, those songs were like songs that I grew up on. Yeah. So I always go back to those songs.
I'll check it out. Mm-hmm. I know a little bit about Rance Allen. I like him.
I don't know who that is.
Oh, you should check him out. Mama does. Ow.
But shout out to my mama.
Yes, mama's in the house.
My mama's here.
Mama look good too. Mama look good.
Yeah,
yes,
the
yes,
jeans.
yes.
Okay.
Hello, yes, definitely. Black don't crack nowhere. Okay,
you heard.
I'm trying to be like that.
You is like that.
Yes. But yeah, Rance Allen, he has a beautiful voice. I listen to him with my mother. Mm-hmm. In the morning, in the Sundays morning, she put on her playlist and we just vibe out. There's so many people that I don't know, but so many people is just like grateful. You just got to wake up and be grateful.
Absolutely.
And that's how we got to be. Let's talk about how we met, because we met at a beautiful place. We were vibing out. Let there be a moment of silence, because that's how I was in the room. Yes.
We definitely met.
We met doing yoga.
Yes.
Yoga. Namaste, baby.
Yes.
And shout out to our yoga instructor,
Bree. Bree is everything.
Yes. Bree is amazing.
Bree is
also
everything.
A part of the team.
Mm-hmm.
Bree's dope. So
Bree
shout
is
out to
awesome.
Bree. Yes. Yes, and you are also a owner and the first female owner that I know of a health and wellness center and barbershop in Brooklyn. So let's shout out to 100 Grand Cafe, baby. Shout out to 100 Grand Cafe.
Well, okay,
if you need a haircut, if you need a juice, if you need to rent a space, if you are an artist or a stylist, if you want to do an event, if you want to just use the space and just contribute to the Black-owned business, make sure you hit up
That's
Yanay,
right.
okay? Yanay, tell us a little bit about the business.
Okay, so the business is called 100 Grand Barbershop.
Yes.
And it is the first and only health and wellness barbershop in Brooklyn.
Right.
So during the pandemic, they told barbers and beauticians that we couldn't work, and they considered us non-essential.
Right.
And I disagree. We are pretty much therapists without the license. You know what I'm saying?
Everybody need to feel good.
We are, and not only that, but when you look good, you feel good.
Hello.
So because my space is so big, I have a space that's about 1,500 square feet.
Nice.
I wanted it to be fully a place that makes you feel good.
Yes.
So I turned the front of the shop into a juice bar / cafe.
Yes, yes.
So it's closed off, and when you walk in, you're not even sure if you're in a barber shop because you're actually in a cafe. And we sell coffee, teas, juices, and smoothies to our customers.
Yes.
So we also now have a nail tech. I try to get people, entrepreneurs in there who do nails or massages or waxing.
Lashes,
I try to have other things in there for our male clients. We do have female clients as well. We're just majority men, but we basically want men and women in the community to come into a place and to feel like this is their place. This is home. Right. This is a stress reliever. And I think because that's always been my intention, you could actually feel that when you come in. Because people have told me over and over again, yo, the vibe is nice in here.
It definitely
feels good in here. Yeah. Like, I like it in here. And nothing's happened. People just walk in and be like, I don't know. I love it in here. So, you know, I decided to stop calling it just a barbershop because it's more than that.
Yeah.
And yes, like you said, we do events. People have asked me to rent the space out, so I do. I let other entrepreneurs who want to throw brunches and who want to teach classes. We've had lash classes, makeup artists come teach classes. We've had... you know, some people interested in teaching mixology classes. Right. So most popular is the pop-up shops. Yeah. I host my own pop-up shops, but other people have rented the space to do pop-up shops as well. So it is a huge space. We have a backyard that we're working on turning it into a lounge for the summertime. And that's the shop right there. 100 Grand Barbershop, Health and Wellness Barbershop. It's located at 1012 Fulton Street, Brooklyn, New York.
Brooklyn, New York on Fulton Street.
Yeah.
I love Fulton Street.
Yeah, me too.
Yes. Fulton Street is my street.
That's my street.
Hello. So let's talk about how you followed in your grandmother's footsteps with
Oh, yes.
That's amazing. Your grandmother was a barber?
It's so funny. She was a barber.
Wow.
And it was so not normal.
Right, exactly.
Especially in that time.
Yes.
My grandmother passed when I was 10. Wow. And I was living with her in Salinas, California. So it's like, I remember going with her to the barber shop, and I remember saying, Grandma, we call her Mima. Mima, you cut men's hair? You know, I remember that. Right. But I didn't remember that until I went to barber school.
Wow.
I went to barber school in 2009. Just because I didn't have my kids with me. I was working for traffic NYPD, writing parking tickets. My mom said she would take the kids and keep them while I get on my feet and work this job. And I just knew I had to do something. Right. And I remember walking down the street with one of my coworkers, and she said, you know what? Don't retire from here. Go back to school, get you your own business, and leave this place. Yeah. And so I thought about it long and hard, and it was between cosmetology, and then I found this barber school, and it was only 6 months, and I was like, bet, that's what I'm going to do. Right. Once I joined barber school, everybody kept saying, you're just like your grandmother. You just like your grandmother. And I was like, what the hell are they talking about? Right. And then I didn't remember. I didn't remember because it had been so long. But when it came back to me, I was like, wow. Yeah. Wow. Because
that's powerful.
Yeah.
Yes, that's amazing.
We pass things down and don't even realize it.
Yeah. That got me thinking, like, what's going to happen with me?
I know, right? You never know.
Never know.
You never know who was doing what you was doing in your bloodline.
Hello,
you
somebody.
Get what I'm saying?
I need to go do my ancestry test or something, figure out who was doing music, who was on the microphone, who was singing back then. Somebody.
And if you the first one, then trust me, somebody after you is gonna do it too.
Oh, trust me. All my little cousins see me, and they think I'm the one they have to come to, like, for music. They're like, Ebony, I just got a new song. Ebony, what do I do for this? Ebony, where do I go to perform? And I got like 3 cousins, all male, all want to pursue music, and they're all in different states.
You're amazing. You're like naturally confident. That's not something that people have. Like, you just like so easygoing. I had no idea you did music, and then when I seen you, I was like, oh, she just do this like she does this. Like, this is what I do in my sleep. Yeah. You know, like it's nothing. So
I'm that chill. Like the same way you say you dress and you're chill. You got on sneakers. You got on a hat. Oversized clothes. Don't care. I just walk down the.
I like sweatpants.
People in my hood, they see me. I'm just chilling all the time. Like I'm chilling unless I got an event or I gotta come here and I may want to get cute for this or do something like that. But other than that, I'm dressed regular, just walking by. Hey Eb, hey Ebony, and that's it.
And then when it comes to those bars, though, you turn up.
Hello. I turn up with the bars. I turn up on the microphone. I turn up hosting. I turn up in everything that I do because I do this with a passion. I love what I do. This makes me happy. I'm grateful for every opportunity that I have. And I'm just ready to be great because I know it's going to happen. Yep. So I guess you could say it's confidence because I do know it's going to happen. I just don't know when it's going to happen.
I think quiet confidence is sexy.
Yeah, because I wouldn't call myself confident. Well, I am, but not like a huge confident. I feel like I'm. But
your confidence is kind of like sneaky or a little mysterious. It's like, where the hell all of that come from?
Yeah,
but
I get
it's
that
just
freaky confidence. Like if you're a sexy guy, and I'm like, ooh, then that's when a little freak in me comes out.
Oh my goodness!
We probably wasn't even talking about that. I'm sorry, Mama. I'm so sorry, Mama. Mama, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Dang.
It's
play
okay.
Some music. Play some music. Hurry, play some music. Play some music. Oh my God, play something.
No, it's okay. She all right. That is so funny.
I'm sorry, but I'm very chill. I don't think like I'm a shy person. You know what? And people don't get I guess people get the confidence side, but I'm actually very shy. Very, very shy, but it's like certain places where I know I have to be confident, where I know I have to speak up, where I know I have to gain that confidence and just go for it because this is what I'm chasing. So I may be like really shy, like, oh my God, I don't want to ask this person if they do music right now. Or I don't know if I should ask this person to do a song.
But you know, it's funny because to me, confidence comes from accomplishments.
Yes.
When you set your mind to do stuff and you do it, you always feel good. Even it doesn't matter how small it is. If you cleaned your room, you'd be like, yeah.
Hello, yep.
What? If you got through the laundry and actually folded them and put them away, you feel strong.
Yes,
like,
yes.
Yo, I killed it. So it's like when you start doing stuff and you put your mind to it and you start manifesting stuff and you see it come to fruition, it puts a different type of confidence in you.
I was just talking about manifestation today, just like writing it out or creating a vision board or just saying
let's do a vision board party.
I was just saying I'm going to do a vision board party. So now, Bam Bam, we're definitely going to do a vision board party.
Yes.
You ready, Bree? You ready, yeah? Vision board party.
Yes.
And we may throw some yoga in there. And maybe we could do a little like an open mic or like something like just put on some instrumentals and just go off and feel the vibe and stuff.
I'm loving it.
Yes. Maybe bring some food. I'm loving it. Yes. So the barber, let's speak about you being born in Springfield, Massachusetts.
Yeah.
How was it being born in Springfield?
It's been a long time.
Been a long time since I met you.
I love Springfield. It shaped me because it's so funny because here in New York,
it's very different.
It's very different.
That's why I'm asking you.
And a lot of people don't know that I was a gangster.
Okay.
A lot of people don't know I was a gangster. You know what I'm saying?
With a capital G.
I was outside fighting.
Yeah.
You know, selling a little weed here and there. I was like, I was a mess.
It's okay. It happens.
But it was different. It's definitely different. It's smaller community. And if you've ever been somewhere else like Atlanta or North Carolina, you realize that people are kind of like just in a bubble. Yeah. New York, the bubble, there's many bubbles inside of a huge bubble. You know, like people who never left the projects, they've been there all their life. Yeah. They live in a certain bubble and a certain mindset. So it was like that. You know, coming to New York was definitely a culture shock in the beginning. And learning, I worked for traffic, right, in parking tickets, you know, so nobody liked me back
nobody
then.
likes you if you ran traffic tickets.
But I tell you, that was a crash course in how to be a New Yorker. I learned how to curse people out.
Bet.
I learned how to just talk a lot of
shit. Like, so what? Let me get you this fucking ticket. Here you go.
Yeah, like the first time I wrote a ticket, the guy was like, I hope you and your mother get cancer. Yeah, the white people were ruthless.
Yeah, white people definitely are.
Yeah, I remember this white Russian guy said, you nigga.
Some white person.
And I said to him, you a nigga.
Right.
And he was shocked.
I was working, and then this white person going to tell me, you don't belong here. I said, excuse me? I said, say that again. They walked away.
Well, you know, when white people tell me you don't belong here, I love to tell them that they can't stay in the sun. You don't belong under the sun.
Right.
You don't belong in the daylight.
Hello.
You don't belong at the beach.
You gonna burn, bitch.
No, only if they come at. I don't have a problem with white people, but when they come at me, when those type of white people come at me, I say those type of things to hurt them. I weaponize the truth.
Yes. So you also partner with the Department of Homeless Services.
Oh,
and yes. You give out free haircuts, which is so amazing.
And I still do.
We need a clap for that, giving out free haircuts. That's amazing. And you did that also, was it during the pandemic or was it just for?
I'll tell you. So I was in traffic, 2009. I went to barber school during that time.
Yeah.
Right? And I graduated 2009. And I started cutting hair in a barbershop. So I was doing both. I was writing tickets, cutting hair. But I hated my job at that point. I had been there 4 years. And I was like, oh, my gosh, I hate this place. And I eventually quit my job to be a full-time barber. Yeah. Now, it wasn't like paying all of the bills. And I had car notes and insurance. But this guy came into the barbershop one time and said to me, you know, where you can learn how to really cut hair and get a lot of practice is at the shelters. Now, when I moved here to New York, I lived in a shelter. Yeah. So I lived in a shelter.
The process.
And it was such a good experience for me. I know everybody's experience in the shelters is not the same, but my experience was life-changing. So as soon as he said that, my mind wouldn't even let me sleep. Like I kept waking up thinking about it. And so I started my first business called the Confidence Initiative. Yes. And I called Department of Homeless Services and I told them where I started, what shelter I lived in. Yeah. I told them what I wanted to do. And I met with this guy named Antonio Rodriguez, who's still my guy to this day. And he plugged me in with all of the directors of the shelters. Oh, wow. And so I went everywhere giving free haircuts from Staten Island to Queens, by the airport, wherever there was a shelter. And a lot of these places you wouldn't know where a shelter, but I was there cutting hair for hours, standing up for hours, cutting hair. So I started going to this barber school to recruit people and have them come and help me. Yeah. And that's how I ended up getting a job at the barber school and being the first Black female instructor working for ABI.
Yes. Go off.
But yeah, and so I did that for a long time until I got the lease to my first location. Yeah. When I got the lease to my first location, I couldn't really balance it out. But now, still to this day, because of my relationship with Antonio, we basically, they can still come to the shop and get a free haircut if like their director lets me know and they come in with proof. So there are people that still come to the shop. If they say, hey, I'm from the shelter, they get a free haircut.
Nice. That's so amazing.
Yeah.
That is awesome. That is so amazing. And you give free haircuts to like, I know sometimes you give giveaways and stuff like that.
Yes. So we recently did, our friend Zenobia had me pull up for a Christmas giveaway at a public school in Brooklyn. and they gave away gifts, and I gave away haircuts.
Ow.
Yeah.
Yes,
we couldn't do it at the school, but we definitely reached out to the families and stuff like that and scheduled some haircuts. So yes, I love to give back. That's just part of my nature.
Yes.
I think when not to get all deep, but I just think that when you love God and you love God's people,
yes,
you tend to be generous.
Talk about it. Yes. That's a fact. So let's go a little bit back to being in the barbershop. How does it feel being the only woman inside of a barbershop?
Well, that's why I always be begging Bree to come by. Yeah, come by, please.
Oh, you want a little girl
It's okay
company?
because I'm used to being around men.
Yeah.
I was actually, I'm a guy's girl. Like I always had guy friends. Never really had a lot of female friends, but I definitely had a lot of guy friends. I have a lot of brothers. I grew up with my brothers, so it's easy for me to be around men. I actually say if you're a man and you don't get along with me, there's something wrong with you.
Right.
But. It's fine. Sometimes it's not even being in a barbershop. I could be in a barbershop just as a barber, being the boss of a barbershop and being someone who has to be in charge while dealing with men can then be complicated.
Yeah.
But I'm okay. I'm tough. I've learned to be tough.
Yes.
Men have taught me to be tough, and then they want me to be feminine. It's confusing.
Very confusing. Which one is it?
Right. Don't want me to be feminine and then, be rough,
you want me to be a thug, or you want me to show you some love? Which one is it?
They respected both, honestly. It's a balance because, the good thing is that after all the many years and all the trials and errors, I have a team that is really, I've been open almost 7 years. Wow, yeah. June will be 7 years that 100 Grand has been in existence.
Yes. So
we just had a new location, a much bigger one. But I finally have a team where they just really ride for me. Yeah. Like even today, we have a new girl that's cutting hair. She just graduated. I met her because she came to one of my barber classes. Nice. And she started working there, and she had her first booking this morning. Now, I put all of my barbers on a group chat. She had her first booking this morning, and when she booked, the other barbers made sure she was there. Now, they made sure they were there to help her. Wow. One of the barbers woke up late and he said, "Hey, did your customer come?" And the other barber said, "Yeah, but I'm here with her. She's doing good. I'm watching her." Yes. And he was like, I ran late, but I'm on my way. Take pictures." Nice. Hello. What? Yo, when I saw that text thread, I was like, what? That's a team. That's what I'm talking about. And that's the energy that people feel when they come in there. Yes. Like, we family here. We ain't coming with no bad energy. Right. Nobody's jealous. Right. Nobody's hating. Right. Nobody's trying to hold you back. Okay. We all trying to grow. Yes. So, yeah. It's all about growth and elevation. Right. So, sometimes what I've learned is that you got to find your tribe and you got to wait for it. And sometimes you even got to pray for it. Yes. Like, God, send me those people who belong with me, who will help me get to where we need to go, that'll appreciate what I have to offer, but also contribute. Yes. Yes, that's where I'm at. I'm trying to build my team in the process of, I have a team right now. Mm-hmm. We're together and we're moving strong. I'm just making sure everything goes smooth and hopefully there's no well, you know what I tell people now? Like, entrepreneurship has its struggles. Like, yeah, I had a team before and it didn't work out. If you don't struggle, then you're not in the right, you're not going the right direction. Yeah. Like, it has to happen. It's a part of the story. Hello. Mm-hmm. Always a part of the story. Mm-hmm. So you're going to get there. Definitely. You're going to get, you're already there. Don't say that. I'm trying to get there, girl. You got your barbershop. You're doing your thing, girl. Thank you. Female instructor. You know what? You got your thing on. Anything that you would like to promote or speak about? We have a Valentine's Day pop-up shop coming up. Yes. That is going to be February 13th. So, right now we're looking for vendors. The tables are filling up. But, the pop-up shops are always dope because it's small businesses. Right. Most of the time it's women coming out, bringing their candles that they made in their crib, their desserts, their chocolate-covered strawberries, their women clothing, the stuff that they make in their own home, and they setting up tables. So I think pop-up shops are really, really dope because it gives people an idea of what it's like to actually, money over hand, like hand over fist, like, right. You know what I'm saying? So that's that. We're looking to do a women's empowerment, which sounds kind of like what we could do. Hello, I'm doing one. We should do one together. Exactly. The whole the
vision board.
Vision board. Thank you. I was kind of trying to say calendar.
Why did my seat go down like that? Let's come back up.
So we're working on a women's empowerment for March, since it's Women's Month, and then it's my birthday.
Hey.
So
when's your birthday?
March 27th.
Ooh, that's because Aries is right after
Pisces,
and that's why it's a problem.
No, it's not. Yes. I love Pisces.
Yes, that's the problem.
What's the problem?
That you love the Pisces.
Well, listen, let me tell you something. I had a best friend, and she's still my best friend. But I tried to stop being her friend so many times, and she wouldn't let me until I just was like, you're not that bad. Pisces be like, yeah, we're friends for life. You didn't know?
No, that's definitely a Pisces.
And once
if you my friend, we friends.
And once an Aries realizes really that we're not like Leos. Leos are more lead with love. Aries are like, what do you want? You know what I'm saying?
But they would love you, but they would still talk to you with that tone. Like, why you an Aries? Why you doing all that? I know you love me, but
it's funny because
I don't like the way you're showing your love.
I tell people that Aries and Cancers are the same sign, but the opposite. Because Cancers come across like, I love you. You love me. They friends with everybody, right? They love everybody. But they really be like, fight me. I dare you.
Yeah.
Mess with me. It's a problem.
Right.
Where Aries comes across like, what do you want? I'll fight you. But we be like, please. Love us.
Right.
Anyway, sorry. Just threw that out there.
No, it's okay. My birthday's coming up. You know you got to pop out.
Yeah, I'm popping out.
The 19th of February.
Hey!
Yes. I'm right on the crust.
I love it.
Aquarius/Pisces. But I just say I'm a Pisces. Don't be shaking your head over there. I'm a Pisces.
You give me Pisces energy, so I like it.
February 19th, Pisces all the way.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. So you got to tell me we all spoke about our traumatic trials and tribulations, but let me know a time when you turned your pain into purpose.
I actually make that kind of a habit, and it's actually turning into self-love.
Hello.
Whenever I really feel a lot of pressure, I try to do things for myself.
Yes.
I really try to turn it into self-love because that actually builds me up and pulls me out.
Yeah.
I would say a time where I turned pain into purpose. I don't know. It happens so often. Yes. I feel like being in this industry, being a barber, being a female barber, working with men and sometimes just difficult men, and having emotions. It feels like a lot of times I'm always like kind of like being a phoenix. Like I rebirth myself all the time. Yeah. It's always like I'm rising from the ashes. Having a business feels like that. You make an investment. Sometimes that investment doesn't work out. You sometimes you feel like you're grabbing at straws or something. You're trying to, build something, but
keep going.
The pandemic was one felt like that. We had just opened our barbershop in December, and we were closed in March.
Yeah, and
then we closed until July, and my landlords still want their money.
Right,
and so even now, where it's like, dang, like I'm so grateful to still be open and to still be going because I don't know how I did it.
Yeah.
I really don't, other than God.
Exactly, I say God.
Because God actually agrees with my plan. That's how I feel.
Hello.
God said, when I got this location, I said to God, I said, you trust me?
Yeah.
Because I know what much given is much required. Yeah. So when I got it, I was like, wow, you trust me? And to still be open despite all of the challenges, people leaving, people trying to throw dirt on my name, make me seem like a bad person, just all of the stuff that I went through, to still be afloat. Because people do. Unfortunately, there are people who probably would like to see me fail.
Right.
But the fact that I'm still here lets me know that God is in agreement with me.
Yes.
And he wants me to see this through.
Always.
So that's my pain to purpose.
Yeah. Now I'm just going to ask you, what's your purpose? Because I know that you said you want to bring the community together. I'm going to let you talk a little bit about it.
My purpose, I have two purposes. My personal purpose, is to live a life that represents God's influence in it. Because I am a young girl who grew up in Springfield, Massachusetts. Didn't have silver spoon. But from there, to move to New York, to have the first and only health and wellness barbershop in New York, to be where I'm at. It's only because of God, and everything that I do, I wanted to represent that because I know that's what he wants. I know that it has to be some type of an example so that people are aware that God is real and he's listening and he wants to be there for you. My business purpose is to have a place for the community, for men, for other barbers to come and to flourish, to just be the best versions of themselves, to leave feeling like they want to come back over and over again. So
you definitely
that's my
give
purpose.
That to them. You
Thank you.
You have the men come in there. You have the refresher. You have the little thing for the little spray for the beard. They get their line up right.
That's right. I'm nice.
They get their haircuts. I be seeing the I don't be knowing the name of the haircuts.
Yes.
Like a fade or this. Or that. But I be seeing the pictures. I be like, ooh, his beard look nice.
We offer hot towel services,
go ahead,
facials.
Girl.
We do a lot. And we're not even expensive, and guys love
Affordable.
We're funny. We're fun.
Yes.
Thank you.
Yes. Make sure you guys pop out. Tell them the address. Tell them where they can find you. Tell them anything new that's going on. We're here with Yanay, a.k.a. Barberbaddie, baby.
Yes, I'm Yanay, a.k.a. Barberbaddie, and I'm the owner of the one and only health and wellness barbershop known as 100 Grand. And we're located at 1012 Fulton Street, Brooklyn, New York. When you walk in, just know you still walking in a barbershop, but yes, you walked into our juice bar, our cafe. You could order a juice or a coffee or a tea, a milkshake while you wait, or you could grab one on your way out while you're feeling great about your new haircut. We also have a new manicurist that's working with us. She's doing men's manis and petties, which have been like very successful in a matter of 2 weeks. She's only been there 2 weeks and she's been doing a great job. So thank you. Check us out. Pull up, stop by.
Yes, support. Yes. Make sure you guys support her. The Purpose Radio Show and Podcast with Ebony J on S.STREET Media. Yes. What's your purpose?